screen. We're starting soon, you little fucking butt chuggers. Resume. All right. Dude, I spent so much of my day today fucking putting together that goddamn TV stand. I like TV stand, laundry. Like, I got none of my like regular shit done today because I had to fucking do that. It's the worst.
Yeah. It does feel like an accomplishment, though, to assemble a piece of furniture, even if it takes a very long time.
It did. It did feel like an accomplishment, but it did also feel like I was like, part of me was like, man, this is like exact type of shit where I feel like, you know, where you feel like you're just wasting time. I'm like, I know I could be doing something goddamn better right now with this fucking time. Totally worth the money to pay someone to do it.
No, that is, I now get irritated when I'm like doing something relatively tedious and I'm like, I could be doing, you know, my shit that doesn't really correlate to any sort of success or money in real world. But I'm like, I'm missing my shit right now.
Okay. Just type in best of the internet. That's what we got right here.
Yeah, it is pretty much the best of the internet.
It's the best of the internet. It's the best you're gonna get, the best you're ever gonna see that we're fucking sending through to you fucking sluts.
It's a very specific taste of videos that I feel like we share, which is largely people like slipping and hurting themselves, or like street fights or fucking car accidents and the like.
It's our favorite. I'm fucking it's what I love to dig into. It's what I like to sink my teeth into. Our promo video today, not the best promo video I've ever made, I gotta say. I kind of had to fucking throw that one together in a few little farts. But hey, you know what? Sometimes that's the way she goes.
Yeah, is it some sort of lady whose blouse is moderately transparent, and you're like, nipples? Question.
Dude, that one blew up. That one
I didn't know that was one, man. I'm just thinking of a hypothetical here.
I did one with exactly what you're talking about, vagina lips, and it was like that did. And I also did one that was a nip slip, and those go like so viral, man. People love them.
Yeah, is that called viral when it's like, can pornography go viral, or is this just like, you know, some sort of activation of a human brainstem situation?
I mean, you got to do it when you do it in a classy way like I do it. Yeah, of course. It's pure virality. Pure virality. The purest form of virality you can get. Oh, man. Yeah. I feel like we should have music or something right now. Let's throw in some music.
Yeah, do we have music for that situation? Here, are you just gonna Google here?
I'm going to copyright free music. Boom, copyright free music. We got royalty free Pixabay. Okay, we're just gonna
drop it, hit it. What is this?
This is sucks. This sucks. Okay, we need fucking. I want something that's like epic. Let's try this. The Introvert by Michael Corbin.
Has it started? I feel like I can't hear this on my end. This might be another fucking. Hold up.
Can you hear this?
No, I can't hear it. Is it going live to the people though? They're enjoying the Introvert right now?
The people are getting it. The people are getting the Introvert. They're fucking loving it. Nablo's the GOAT is here. Nah, without music. Nah, we're giving you guys some music. It's like Picasso. I can hear it. Yeah, the chat can hear it. Okay, these guys. Good. Oh yeah, let's fucking. This one was made by a guy whose like username is Daddy's Music. So let's try. He made the song Prince of Freedom. Okay, I don't want
Price of Freedom too. Price of Freedom is much spookier than Prince of Freedom. I'm like, why? I can't yet hear this though, which is a little concerning.
Why aren't you getting the tunes on your end? Because you could hear it when we were playing the videos of people getting hit in the nuts and stuff.
Yeah, I thought so, but maybe I was just imagining things or something. Oh wait, you've got like a volume thing here in the center. You can't mic this. Hey, just keep doing what you're doing. I'll figure this out, I'm sure.
Okay, we're switching to some funk music because I feel like this is more the vibe.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
People are saying the Introvert wants to be Coldplay so bad. Okay. I don't know why it is that I can't hear this, but I'm assuming it's fucking rocking.
Oh, dude, yeah, it sounds like two people that are about to fucking get down and like double team some chick, cream pieing her, uncontrollable cream pie. Boom, and we're live, guys. We're live. Welcome to Little Dinky News. Thank you to all the people who are coming in and following. I hope you're enjoying these sultry sounds in the fucking background. You little fucking sluts, bro. Okay, enough of that. We're doing clips today. The stream's gonna be a little different. We're not fucking streaming any games today. We're doing clips. Someone's saying Marc Rebier. Yeah, Marc Rebier is fucking great. I love Marc Rebier. And for those,
I'm quite sure who that is.
Marc Rebier, he does what's it called? I guess, how would you describe Marc Ribier's music? Like kind of weird, like funk kind of stuff, but it's like cool, and it's all about like fucking and stuff. Okay, this.
I got molested by a guy with Down syndrome.
Don't laugh, Brandon.
I'm not laughing.
Is this where we're starting?
That's fucking rude.
Yeah.
Such a curveball.
I know. Can I just say something? I'm gonna say it again, and if you smile, I'm gonna leave.
Okay. But
No,
hold
be
on.
real. If you smile,
All right,
I'm gonna fucking leave.
hold on.
Yeah, but I might have to revisit this. I'm not getting sound right now. That's the only
Not
problem.
getting
I'm watching
sound.
fucking, what's his name?
You're not getting sound.
No, I don't know why. This is very,
That's his name.
All right, but
That's
Okay.
not his name.
Yeah.
Hold
maybe
on.
sharing the screen. Did we even check?
Give
I
me a
swear to
second.
God,
Yeah.
like it might have been one of those things where you just imagine the sounds. We were watching this video of a naked Australian man throwing tiles off a roof, and I swear to God I heard it, but
Okay, so yeah, I'm sharing my screen to you.
yes. Is there like an audio portion?
Okay, microphone's on. Can you hear it?
Okay.
What's this? Control your mic, push to talk. No, I don't want to control mic with push to talk. No camera. They're not getting camera. No, this is strangely more complicated than you would
When I was in
imagine,
high
people. We
school,
were trying to
when
get
I
this
was
ripping for a
9,
little bit here.
got
It's like
molested by a
having
guy
both
with Down
cameras
syndrome.
and then streaming some sort of content to each other and
Don't laugh,
responding to it
Brandon. I'm
in
not laughing.
real
Why'd you
time is a
laugh?
little
It's
complicated, but
just
we
Exactly.
will figure this
fucking
bitch
It's
out.
such a curveball.
We
I
will
know, can I just say
get to the
something?
bottom of this.
I'm gonna say it again, and if you smile, I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Okay.
But hold
We
on.
can
If
start
you
with
s-
something that's a little more
A silent video. Okay,
silent
we'll
picture.
start with this. Yeah.
let's see what this is.
When I was in high school,
This one here. Oh, this is one of my all-time fave videos. This is
Okay,
great.
this looks good already. We don't have sound, but okay. Yeah, that's
Like this kid just getting fucking dummied in the head by this fucking car. Like it's so good because the person filming is just like, oh yeah, this kid's he's got some good stuff going. And then just feeds it into that kid's mouth.
You know what's
I love
interesting about this video is the person recording it clearly had some idea how this was going to end because he tracks the car the
Yeah.
entire time.
Yeah, so he knew. Maybe he's looking just through the camera. He didn't see into his periffs. We can give him the benefit of the doubt. But he does end perfectly. Like, he stops perfectly right where the kids are and knows that they're going to get fucking cranked. He's almost anticipating it. He's like, yeah. Oh, my God.
Yo, and that thing's got some heft too. Like if that's
yeah.
made of like anything other than light plastic, this kid's fucked up. If that's wood, he's breaking a bone. His orbital that's like getting blasted from like a right hook or something at this pace.
And the way you can see the kid does that thing that kids do with their hands when they just kind of get hurt, where it does like almost like a Y shape, like like the hands couldn't get there fast enough, and the
No.
elbows close in. It's like a defensive posture, but the
Yeah.
injuries already come. Oh my God, I love it. I love it, dude.
This is what puts a smile on your face, huh? Kids just getting fucking bopped in their soft skulls with some sort of metallic toy.
Yeah, just kids getting hurt, guys. And guys, of course, if you want any of this content, it's in our handy dandy Discord. If I pop over to the Discord here, you can see Cam's face in full. now.
Oh,
you
hello.
can see a full screen Cam. But if you go over here to our Little Dinky News Discord, we've uploaded all the clips here, so you can get all the juice directly from the Discord. Let's get back to regular scheduled programming.
I was gonna say perhaps I should pop over into the Discord and I can just watch the videos on my side if I'm lacking audio. That'll be a fucking hot.
There's
you know
a
what
hack.
I mean? there's a little bit of a hack. So okay. Let me know which one you're going for next, and I'll pop this baby open on my side too, so I can get some fucking audio.
Okay, so we're watching the fucking one. Third one down. Go third one down.
Yep.
It's
Pure violent combat craving.
As a woman in a
Exactly.
male-dominated field, do you think that you get all of the respect that you really deserve for what you do? Especially with all of the people here whistling at you and making comments about your appearance.
Fuck ISIS! Team America! Vegas live!
Question is, as a woman in a male-dominated
Dude, one of my fucking favorite clips ever. Because this girl's really trying to get to the bottom of, like, sexism.
Yeah.
She's really
Yeah.
trying to be like, yo, this is bad. People aren't liking this. We're fucking, maybe we can change the world. And then you're in front of a UFC crowd, and all it takes to turn them. And you can't, like, knock the guy for what he said. He said, fuck ISIS. He goes, fucking,
get all the respect
let's get that
you
one
really
more
deserve
time.
For what you do.
Yeah.
Especially with all of the people here whistling at you and
Here
making
it
comments
comes.
about your appearance.
Fuck ISIS!
You know what it is? It's just a more powerful message. It's a more concise use of language, and this guy kind of, he wins the day.
He does. He wins the day. Because I understand what she's doing is she's trying to be impactful, and she's really trying to make a difference. But it's the UFC, man. This isn't the place where we talk about like being progressive. People literally crack each other's skulls open with their own bones. They use bones to break bones. And this guy's like, you know what people don't like here? ISIS. And I'm gonna fucking get them rowdy for that.
Also, those glasses are like fucking the. I'm gonna ask you about how it feels to be a woman in a male-dominated industry when you're wearing those glasses. That's what they should be called when you go get them from fucking Clearly.ca or wherever you buy your fucking glasses.
Wherever you buy those fucking nerd specs.
Those nerd specs. We're going for what, the fourth one now?
The fourth one. Yeah,
Okay.
This one, this is juicy.
She is divorcing you.
Yes.
Are you okay with that?
I mean, I don't want to get no divorce, but if that's what, what we got to do, that's what we got to do.
Do you love her?
Yes.
Are you willing to do whatever it takes to stay with her?
Nah.
That is that's gold. That
is gold. That's about as good as it gets.
Because just him to be like so oblivious to what's going on, like he was too. The good thing about this guy is that he is 100% honest. He's not bullshitting anyone around him. When she was like, "Would you do anything to be with her?" and he's like, "Nah." He's like, that's how he really feels. He kind of feels like, maybe she's worth it, but I'm not really. That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, he's not sold. And this guy's like a real dude. You know what I mean? And I don't think he's at the crux of what's going on with this divorce. I feel like she's living a lie and he's being an honest version of himself.
Yeah. So she needs to get out of this, because if she can't accept this guy for just being this, that's who he's going to be forever. That's him for the rest of his life. Okay, let's get one of these Reddit ones. Fucking.
Okay,
Okay. This what everyone with a truck built tough.
This one's fucking quality video. I've watched this. I don't need to catch up with you, but this is hot off the presses today, and one of my favorite videos that I've seen.
This is
also we just got a sub from Jack Savage 91. Thank you so much, Jack.
Oh,
Savage.
Jack Savage. Hello. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's check this out. Let's get some audio.
Also, trigger warnings. If you don't like fucking dudes fighting at stoplights, turn away now.
But guess what? This is good content here. Family friendly shit going down.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh baby.
When you punch a guy in his car. And this guy's getting out.
He's out. He's not done. He's not done.
Oh, is he getting back? And it's a PT Cruiser too. When was the last time you saw one of those on the road?
The PT Cruiser is the key element to focus on in this battle, I think. You know,
Dude.
because it's like you might be tough truck guy, but life doesn't get any harder than driving a PT Cruiser in 2022. If you're behind the wheel of a fucking whatever that thing is, times are tough.
That is getting up like all like whoa, that like I got knocked out wobble. That's a fucking great move. When the guy does like that, we gotta get that whole thing breakdown again.
Yeah, get this one more time. Get this one more time. This is a good. Look at how fucking erratic. Like it definitely road rage situations. It takes two to tango, right? It's like these guys are both certified idiots.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because one dude's just like running the other guy off the road, and this guy is like quick to action, and he's like he's the unfair one, punching a dude in his car when he's sitting down. He thinks like, oh, it's done. But PT Cruiser guy is like, we're going full speed, and he's really rocking him because that was truck guy who kind of stumbles out of it, and then PT Cruiser guy is like, I gave it to you, done, you done, and truck guy's like, I can give you a few more. Boom!
Yeah.
That's like a fucking good right. Boom! Another one. This guy's coming in, and then he just gives him the nice little toss, and this dude hits his head for sure. And he's like, oh, yo. He's doing the dead fish on the ground.
Whenever you do you try and get up, and then you think better about it, and you go, you know what? I'm laying down for a bit. I'm actually a laying on the pavement kind of guy.
Yeah.
Oh my
Holy
god! Yo,
moly.
any dude in a PT Cruiser is ready to die. He's got nothing to live for. It's his life's pretty much over at this point.
Bro, yeah, because you said this is from today, right?
I don't know if it's from today, but it was uploaded today, and that's when this came into my world today. So
Okay.
if you want to go to that goofy stance one, this is a classic fight. I think you've probably seen this before, but there's a lot to talk about here. There's a lot going on. It's also like shot in this is like 2004 camera footage. I think that you got coming.
This is a vintage. We're opening up a vintage fight video for you guys
This is,
today on the stream. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think you'll know if you've seen this once this dude busts out his signature little move here in a second.
I do know this one because everyone's like, this is like a high school fight or something. Because these people look old, but this is how people dressed in high school in the 90s. And and when he's like, and karate was big back then. So he's like, dude, I'm doing karate like crazy right now. And this guy is just like, I think he still thinks he's going to win this fight at this point. He goes, this guy's insane. But this karate guy is like, I at least know this.
Yeah, but I think karate is all a bluff. You know what I mean? You do this stance, and the other guy's a little spooked because he doesn't quite know if this works or what kind of bullshit this is. It is ultimately like a stupid fighting style, but it does get in your opponent's head. That's for certain.
But also this like the bobbing hands like Street Fighter move. When you see a guy do that, you know that he's doesn't know what he's doing at all. And he's for sure going to drop his hands as soon as he throws a punch. Like, oh, those are sloppy punches. Mind you, karate guy. Oh!
Yeah.
And he does that fish move at the end, too. This, like, when you see a guy kind of kick his arms and legs up, trying to get up, that's bad news. That's bad news.
You don't want to do the fish move. You definitely don't want to do the fish move. You also, like, any guy who's got a stance that busts out into, it is very Street Fighter-esque to have like a way that you stand when you're engaged in melee combat. It's like, I wouldn't know what the fuck to do.
That's what's appealing about this. That's what we've always wanted to see, like the world tournament fighting thing where you have that's what the UFC was originally, where you have like all these different fighting styles kind of coming up one against one another. And this stuff, this is the good shit. This is the good shit. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but this has been proven to not work now, right? Like, I feel like you throw up the karate chops. It's like you did that in the 70s. Nobody knew. No one. You'd think, oh my god, this guy's gonna kill me. And then you watched like 10 UFCs, and you should never karate chop ever in a fight
in your
situation.
whole goddamn life. In your whole goddamn life. I know we got some good fucking knockout vids here. There's hold on. We need to get some of these closed. Let's give this kid one more go.
Yeah, just a little turn back. Is there, like, I didn't get the sound on this. Is there like a child's can you hear the content?
You can't hear the kid, but you can hear the plastic like slam into the kid's face. Like you hear the crunch of plastic hitting a child's skull.
You know what's always fun about these videos on Instagram is when you go to them and you can see which one of your friends enjoy watching a truck hit a child in the face.
Yeah. Okay, what do we got here? I know this is a knockout one. Oh, classic.
Okay. This is a classic.
Dude, Kevin Randleman knocking out Mirko Cro Cop. Kevin Randleman's dead, eh?
Yeah, he is dead. I believe he also was missing some sort of organ during his fighting years. I think he was a one kidney guy, or he might have only had one lung.
No,
Let me look into that.
You're fucking drunk.
Let me look into this. Kevin Randleman.
I'll believe one kidney, not one lung. There's no way you're a
One
professional
lung?
fighter with one lung.
One lung. Well, I'm not seeing much. Google search here. Hold on. Hospitalized. I know he's dead, so.
Yeah, he got a really bad staph infection that killed him. Oh, and there's fucking old Chuck Liddell.
Oh yeah, he was. Do you remember? You might not. I don't think you were watching MMA at this time. I don't think this was the open weight Grand Prix or anything either. But the UFC lent Chuck Liddell to Pride to fight because they were so sure that he was going to win.
And then Kevin, or not Kevin Randleman, then what's his name? Rampage beat the shit out of him.
Rampage beat the shit out of him. Yeah, like absolutely dogged him too. Like beat him when you beat a guy by like body shots.
Yeah.
You know, when a guy does the I haven't been knocked out and you haven't really broken any of my bones, but I'm done and I'm gonna curl up like a little doggy in the corner. That's when you've been thoroughly beaten. I think.
The shit got kicked out of you. I love this face where you're like cluing into what just happened, and then the next Mirko Cro Cop shot is my favorite face that a man makes. It is. Just give it a sec. He's got Kevin Randleman celebrating. We get the hug from Chuck over here, and then we're going with this one where he's like, "I don't care, I don't care."
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you care so much right now.
Yeah.
You care, dude. Holy shit.
Let's watch out. Oh, it's like a, what is that? Like a left hook, too?
A hook, and then he just gets him. And Cro Cop just, I guess, is like, he's pretty rocked already. And Randleman just literally just like gorilla slams his face into the ground.
Okay, I'm still Googling Kevin Randleman missing organ, ? Over here. Let's see if any results have come up.
Who would win if y'all fought? If me and Cam fought? I don't know. Cam's a squirrely guy. He's the most flexible man I know.
I am very flexible, but Jay takes better care of his body, and he actively works out and is younger and stronger and larger than I am. So I think it would be. I think I would lose this fight.
We could put, if there's enough money on the table, we'll do it.
Well, I'll do it. You better believe I'm willing to do it if the money's right, but I think I will lose.
Now, this is one of my favorite things that happens in MMA. This right here.
Okay, yes.
Aikido versus MMA. Okay, wait, we got to get that again with the sound on, because you get a good slap in the ear here. Kicks him, and then you get one of these. Oh! And then
That's not even like an MMA thing, is it? Like the fucking ear clap?
No, but he's just beating the shit out of him. He's like, he just slaps him in the side of the head.
Yeah.
And then Aikido is effective when you have to go timeout. When you got to give a timeout partway through the fight, you know it's game over. It's done.
No, but what people don't tell you is that the timeout is an effective strat. If you're fighting like for real, try and take a timeout, and when they hesitate, that's when you leap on them. You do a fake timeout. That's a classic move from my school ground fighting days.
So you've used the timeout time in?
I've definitely done some guys got you on the ground and you're kind of beat and they're like, "Are you done?" And you're like, "I'm done." And then you're not done. Surprise. I'm back. You let me up, that's on you. You fucked up. I still have hate in my heart and I'm willing to fight.
And I'm going to let it go on you.
Yeah. No, I've done that one once or twice for sure.
Dude, some people are saying open palm, no wraps will mess your hand up. Yeah, but that's why he doesn't punch him. That's why he slaps him. Because he doesn't want to mess his hand up. He wants to slap this dude in the ear. And this guy's got a wicked ponytail. It's always this guy who believes in like the magic of Aikido too.
Yeah.
It's like this guy who's like kind of pudgy. He's got his Spider-Man shirt on. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll just have my long ponytail." And combat isn't about getting buff and strong. It's like, bro, just like fucking, I don't know, take steroids or something. Like, admit that you were born into a weak, scrawny body and fix it through practical means. Don't rely on magic.
Yeah, but that's not even like, I feel like that's a guy who's just not working out at all. It's all he's doing like Reiki energy shit, and he thinks that's gonna carry the day. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
I would 100% agree with that. Okay. Let's fucking... Let's see.
Oh, yo, you know it's a really quality one if you just want to throw something fun in to break up the tension
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Towards the bottom, we have where is it? Man attached to a rope from a hot air balloon. This one's real nice. Make sure you get the sound on for this one because there's some great accompaniment to this.
Oh, beauty.
Yeah. Yeah, this one will break the tension up a little bit from all the knockouts, you know? This is a more refined taste for the people at home.
And he's like, oh, this guy's gone.
No.
And you can hear the screams.
Yeah, the screams are crazy, but if you're very attentive, you'll also notice a child laughing.
The kid's just loving it. Dude, yeah, you can see this dude just sort of floating around on the side. Let's see him take off again.
Yeah, no, he's getting some fucking G-force on this whip, that's for certain.
And this dude, the hands on the head, like, oh, we're fucked. This is like, that's when you see someone put his hands on his heads, it's the universal sign for I got no answers. Like,
Yeah.
let's take a peek at when this guy just, like, right here.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
He's like, I got no answers for anything, man. Life is falling apart.
Yeah. No, your wife is going to be like, you're getting a talking to about the hot air balloon when you get home tonight after this one.
Someone in chat is saying Kimbo Slice backyard fights. If we can find we can dig up a Kimbo Slice clip.
It's not a bad one. What do you think, before we leave this video, one final comment on it here. Alive or dead? What do you think, this guy?
I think alive. I think his leg probably got strained pretty bad. I think you're going to have some sort of like deep groin tear or like a fucking calf rip or something. Something's going to happen to your leg. Your hip jacked up. But I think you live off this one because it doesn't seem like he falls. And even if he does fall, he might be able to survive that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go with dead because I feel like I don't think this balloon's supposed to be in the air at this point at all. It doesn't seem full. It's kind of whipping around wildly. I can't imagine that it comes down soft.
I'm going to go with dead. I'm going to go with dead on this one. That's my final pick. Okay, let's go into the whole YouTube world here. YouTube.
The old YouTube world.
The YouTube world. You guys kind of get to see what my front page of YouTube looks like. We got Nelk. We got fucking Andrew Schulz. Some video game stuff. Oh, and some Channel 5 news. Honestly, pretty classy. Oh, we got Andrew Tate returns to debate Piers Morgan on Elon Musk. This was 1 hour ago. Okay. Oh, that's some juice.
That's cutting edge stuff right
Cutting
there.
edge.
God, Piers Morgan is like, it's never him. No one ever cares about him. He always has to be across the table from somebody interesting because he's such a kind of like bland fucking bowl of oatmeal, you know?
Yeah, no, he is. Do you know his whole, we got Kimbo Slice top 10 knockouts. Here we go.
That couldn't hurt. Do you know his what?
Listen.
So
some guys you shouldn't fight or get by.
Kimbo Slice, or not Kimbo Slice, Piers Morgan went on he went on a date with Piers Morgan went on a date with what's her name?
Oh yes, I believe you told me about this. The chick who's married to Prince Harry. What's her name? Meghan Markle.
Meghan Markle. So he went on a date with Meghan Markle. And I like apparently they went on the date and he like put her in an Uber at the end of the date. He's like, okay, I'll see you later or whatever. And she took the Uber to a party where she met Harry. So he like paid for her to go fuck some other guy and get married to him. But also like the goal of Piers Morgan thinking that he has a shot with Meghan Markle. Like,
see, I was just wondering, I'm like, do you think Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are closer than Piers Morgan and Meghan Markle in terms of status and equality?
I mean,
Prince is pretty fucking high. He's like 2 deaths away from the crown. Maybe 1 now? No, I guess the kids would all have to
Yeah, the
die.
kids, the
there'd
kids
have to be
all get in there
multiple.
first.
Yeah, there'd have to be some sort of hot air balloon accident if he was to ascend the throne. But still, that's not too distant.
It's not like he's high ranking, but the thing is, like, in terms of like status, no. But in terms of looks, like, Piers Morgan, you got to be like more rich and more famous to be able to pull that kind of stuff off. Like, if we look at this here, we'll look at fucking what's his name?
Piers Morgan?
Kevin, the Office wife. Look at this shit. This is Kevin from The Office. This dude, this is his wife.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is his wife.
Yo.
And like fucking, this guy's like Piers Morgan hot. This guy's like Piers Morgan hot. She's not Kevin Markle hot. Or Kevin Markle. Meghan Markle. She's not like Meghan Markle hot. But she's got like some big bazoongas. Also, I wish you could see.
How much younger you think she is than him? 10, 15 years? 20 years?
Let's get the age.
Let's get the age. We can know this, actually. We are on the internet here.
Kevin the Office wife age.
Kevin the Office wife. Okay.
Office star, he's 49. She's 40?
40?
So, okay.
I guess, yeah, he is bald and fat, which is really doing the bulk of damaging his visual appearance here.
Let's take a peek. She's 40 years old. Hold on. We need to see. I need a double check on this. Yeah, it's saying she's 40. This chick is 40, dog. Bro, she's a fucking well, here she looks 40. Oh no, I hate when it does that. I just want to zoom in.
Where it just gives you a different pic or like brings you to an article.
Website. I'm like, bro, I just want to zoom in on this. I don't want to visit this. Just give me like, she's 40. Like, there she looks 40, but here she does not look 40. She looks great here.
No, she does look good. I think this is a fair exchange. This is close. You know, this seems about right. He's Kevin from The Office. He's got some
and he's
stocks.
loaded. Never, he's like the number one guy on what's it called? On Cameo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no one gets more cameos than this guy. He's fucking number one on Cameo. He makes like millions off of Cameo.
Oh yeah, no, she's doing well because she like this could be a relationship between a guy who owns like a couple oil change outlets in a local town, and he could still probably do about as well as this girl. So
yeah, like if she's a small town, didn't have a lot of options. But
for sure.
Let's take a look at Meghan Markle.
Okay. Also, we got Buster Cherry saying that he would butter that toast, I believe, in reference.
Butter toast, man.
Very nice.
Now we're taking a look at old Meg here. Meg's like fucking a rock.
She is good looking. She is very good looking, actually.
Meghan Markle, and let's get her age.
Let's get her age, why don't you?
Let's get how old Meghan Markle is. She's 41. Okay,
she's 41.
She's 41, but now let's get Piers Morgan's age.
Yeah, Piers Morgan's probably, I'm guessing, 59.
Oh, you're close. 57.
It's close.
So this guy, this guy's going way out. He does Piers Morgan even have that much money? Kevin from The Office might have more money than Piers Morgan.
Piers Morgan had his own show on like CNN. I think they thought he was going to be like a big deal in America, and he just flopped out hard. But I bet he got paid big time because he was relatively big in the UK before they flew him to America and did all that shit with him.
And this guy, I'm saying Kevin from The Office looks. Actually, they honestly look very much the same. He's just got hair.
He's got a head of hair, and his BMI is drastically lower. I think he's a little better off than Kevin.
Better off.
Kevin from The Office is comically ugly. That is part of the joke on the show. Is they just show him, and you're like, oh yeah.
But he's also, this guy's also 8 years older. 8 years older.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, and Meghan Markle at the time was probably, we're talking in Suits. Like,
Suits,
that
that's
doesn't
it.
do,
That's
that
all
doesn't
she had
do a
going
whole,
on.
that doesn't do a whole lot for
she
you.
She fucked her way up. She got one of the best pussy grabs of all time. In terms of using her pussy as leverage, one of the best pussy leverages of all time.
I will agree with that. It was a pretty good snag. Definitely playing your way up, I think.
Right. Well,
Like you're royalty now. That's crazy.
no, I don't think anyone would argue that she didn't pussy snag her way up into the fucking Strataverse.
No, and it wasn't easy. You gotta have respect for her because it's like the racial boundaries around breaking into the English royalty is like good fucking luck, man. These people are all they're a bunch of Germans who've been sleeping with each other for like 100 years, right?
Exactly. And she literally had to be like the most attractive half black chick, one of the most attractive half black chicks to walk the earth. Like it was going to be her or Zoe Kravitz or Zendaya. Those are like the only three who could potentially do it. Okay. All right. Where were we going? Kimbo Slice. Kimbo Slice.
Yeah, well, of course. Classic transition.
Let's get back
Meghan
on track
Markle
here.
to Kimbo Slice. It's fucking just as easy as that.
And Kimbo Slice is one of them.
Okay. Kimbo Slice's
He's a
best
skilled fighter's
knockouts.
brawler with power.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
His street fighting days were fucking golden.
Yeah.
Is this HD? Oh, this is 1080. This is as good as it gets. Well, it's a lot of old
It's
footage.
like, they did not shoot half this stuff was shot on like fucking like a Motorola Crazer basically.
And Big
So Kimbo Slice, is he fighting
First
two
off,
people
much
here?
respect to anyone who goes up against Kimbo.
That or he's like facilitating the fight. Oh no, this is a cool place to fight around a bunch of dry docked boats.
Yeah, no, dude. And who is this? This guy
But Kimbo dodges them
has
and
no
counters
idea
them.
what he's doing. Like, where did they find these guys to fight
Slice
Kimbo?
was in his face the whole
Miami,
fight.
man. You
Landed
just fucking get your cash ready. You can facilitate a fight on the streets of Miami pretty easily, I think.
Oh my god, and this guy's getting just like worked. Like, Kimbo actually knows how to throw a punch or two.
Kimbo rushes
Oh,
him
yeah.
with
And these
three
guys who
knees
he's
to
fighting are like, they got no chance.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
When you're like running, you know, when you like turn, that's when you're fucked in a fight. When you're like, I'm gonna actually start going the opposite direction now.
When you got a cower? No, because that's like the other. Oh, so Kimbo's doing back-to-back fights on this one.
No, yeah, but to be fair, these were not top tier opponents. I don't
No.
think this guy that looks like he was fucking here to paint one of the boats or something.
And they're just like, hey, you want to fucking fight Kimbo real quick? And he's like, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
I
No,
remember
I
there's a
believe-
video. We should check this out after. There's a video of a guy getting paid. Oh, dude.
Yo, he's out.
Yeah, the front forward knock. Oh, but he's popping back up to get a few
Oh
in.
man, dude, take the loss. Like,
Yeah, this guy's someone's dad. Like, this guy, bus driver vibes. Like, he's got like New Balances on.
oh, he's getting up again.
But he
Dude,
is.
this
He's
guy's
not.
got a heart of gold.
Yeah.
Kimbo's continue to rocking him until he falls for a third time.
This is like the movie Rocky if Rocky was pummeled viciously and didn't land a single punch, and then when he went home, he developed an inability to think advanced thoughts, and that was the whole problem.
And got like type 2 diabetes. Oh, you saying I ain't no pussy? He's like, you know what? You do have to give a guy credit for being able to get up again and just fight over and
Oh my
over.
god, this guy is an idiot though. You really don't have to give anyone credit for being repeatedly knocked down. I love that they're doing. I love how when guys bare knuckle box on the street, you always give them the 10 count. God forbid you don't get a fucking 10 count in your street fight on pavement. The dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen.
And this is apparently is safer than
Slice
actual
finishes him
boxing.
off with a
Be-
powerful
oh, no, that was a good one.
knocking him down.
No, this is not safe on pavement. It is not safe to do anything on pavement where you can fall or lose consciousness. Like,
Okay, no, the pavement part not safer, but you can't hit as hard when you don't have the gloves on. Oh, this guy's trying to figure out where he is real quick. Oh, yeah, this
I
guy
remember this guy's like Russian or something, I think too.
fresh out of prison, dude. He's got a mongoloid head. Like, there's like too much skull, not enough brain, so much fluid inside there.
Straight dumper style. Kimbo
Fuck
lands
yeah,
some powerful
Bum Fights is
uppercuts
here,
and
and
while
Oma
Adrian throws
Freaks.
his own flurries,
Oh,
he
Bum-
doesn't
Bum-
land
thank
much.
Bum
Just
fights,
Kimbo's
you're in here for the
most of them
perfect
while
perfect
landing
day.
some
And he's
my
really
God,
he's really fucking coming at Kimbo. Oh, but yeah. Thing is, you can't get punched too much, and too many of these guys do like too much pushing, not enough punching. And it's like you really want to be punching more than anything else.
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's good advice.
Yeah, this one he like turns away, and he's like,
Oh, now you're amongst the petunias there. No, it's not good. Yo, he's wearing a mouth guard? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Dude, Kimbo
not
took it
fair.
seriously. Also,
Yeah.
he made like being bald cool. Like his whole like kind of halo thing he's got going on his head. Like he's rocking it. It is a legit style that looks cool on him.
but doesn't land anything clean.
No, it's definitely working for
Kimbo
him.
moves forward and lands a
Do you think you could
haymaker
pull off that
uppercut,
Kimbo
knocking
look?
his opponent out.
Absolutely not. Do I think I could pull off the Kimbo look? Nor would I try. Ooh, that guy got like a shovel uppercut there. That was pretty brutal.
I remember in this one he punches out one of his dreads, I think.
Yo, wearing a fucking mouth guard though, that's some cheap shit. Because I would be concerned about my teeth if I was in a fight.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
And it's like, I think it makes it harder to knock somebody out who's wearing a mouth guard, right? Because you can really bite down and then your jaw is not as pliable.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I guess there was no rules then. Like you could bring a mouth guard if you want. You could probably like, I don't know.
Oh, yo, he's just fucking letting him get a couple in.
Oh, dude, Kimbo didn't give a fuck. Do you think Kimbo went to prison?
Did Kimbo go to prison? I don't know.
I don't know.
Clean counter on
I don't know. I'm just saying these are some of the shots that's like, this is why you're dead by 50. You don't want to let people take free fucking shots on you. I don't think that's a smart.
How did Kimbo die? Was it a heart attack?
I think it was a heart attack, yeah.
Yeah, and he's
He had
probably
a-
doing
He
steroids.
had a heart
and stuff.
attack mid-fight in MMA, did he
Oh,
not?
really?
Yeah. I believe him when he fought like some dude who had a number in his name. It was like
Watch out with that thing, watch out with that metal,
2000 or
that metal.
3000. He's one of those guys.
That's it.
That's it. That's fucking it.
All day.
Okay,
I ain't
let's
never
get
gonna
to some
question you.
fucking.
I ain't never gonna question you.
I want to see the.
Kill, hunting them down, waiting for the
Was
right
this when he?
opportunity
Who's he
to go
fighting
for
in
the
this fight?
kill.
Is this
I
Keith
don't know.
Jardine? No.
No, this is just Elite XC. I think this could be pretty. I don't know who this guy is visually.
To go for the kill. And once he see me, he goes
God,
for the
I remember the season where Kimbo was on The Ultimate Fighter. That was the first season of Ultimate Fighter I ever watched. It was the heavyweights one, and I was
Yeah,
like
that's-
so excited to see Kimbo fight. And then he fought Big John McCarthy, and the dude just kind of laid, or not Big John McCarthy.
No, Big Country, right? Yeah,
And the guy just kind of laid on him. And I was like, and then the whole season, they kept being like, will Kimbo come back? Is someone injured? Maybe Kimbo has to come back and fight. And everyone was like, yo, is Kimbo gonna come? Like, Kimbo was the whole, he was the whole season.
He really was. And no, he did not come back. I don't
No.
think. Did he?
No, he didn't.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember he had this hard of a fucking time with Ken Shamrock. That's wild. Is Ken Shamrock still alive? I feel like he's a guy who could be dead.
Oh, dude, he got out of that?
Yeah, what happened there?
I would like to see how he got out of this choke.
Once Kimbo escaped the choke, he started throwing haymaker hooks.
Just
at
did
him.
it somehow.
He just did it.
Just did it.
Fucking highlights videos.
And then got him with the
Bum Fights is saying she misses Tank Abbott. They should bring Tank Abbott back. I feel like he's ready for another match. He's probably 64, 65.
Yeah, no, Tank Abbott, he's got enough shots to the brain, and I feel like he was like a bouncer or something too. So like, oh yeah, this is when that guy's ear exploded.
Oh yeah, this guy's something Thompson, I believe is his last name.
And they found like the bummiest bums. Oh, here's fighting Tank Abbott. Here's
Oh, he is
fucking Tank
fighting
Abbott.
Tank Abbott. Here you go. Look at that fucking clip art they had there telling you that. That was great.
Both of these guys just came out.
Blows to the back of the head, I would say there.
Kimbo was able to knock
Yeah,
him
but in
down,
Elite
tried to
XC,
go
that
for a
stuff was
single.
like, that was
Got
kosher.
back up, caught two
No,
punches, and
I want to see Tank Abbott fight now because at his advanced age and with how much he's already sustained, it would be real high stakes. You know what I mean? He's out there fighting for his life.
You want to see people where they fight, there's a good chance they might die. If they
I would
lose.
like,
or even if
I
they
would-
win.
I would like to start like a fighting league for men in their 60s to 70s. You know, like they still have some functionality, but it's like this is not doctor recommended combat.
Oh, he did like straight up boxing too.
Yeah, I don't remember this. Also, we just got a sub from Dankapew. Thank you, Dankapew.
Dankapew, we appreciate the sub.
And keeps on stalking him, hunting him
Kimbo
down.
Beard versus
Ooh, caught him with a nice clean hook.
wins. Who's Harden?
James Harden.
James
Yeah.
Harden. I think James Harden has one of the best beards of all time.
Kimbo Slice versus James Wade.
Yeah, I don't know. Kimbo Spears was so intimidating, though, right? It's like he literally beats the shit out of dudes. It's like James Harden is a big dude. Don't get me wrong, but
God. I love that they were just finding like random dudes to fight Kimbo Slice. And they were getting fucking clinically getting like clinical brain injuries from fighting him.
His neck like landed on the edge of the ring.
Yeah,
like,
you don't want your neck to be there. I would say that's the worst place for your neck to go.
Thank you for
I would
your
agree.
time.
As
And if
my
you enjoyed
professional
the
medical
video,
opinion, I'd
please
say that's definitely not where you want it to go. Here, I'm gonna take a look at this list one more time, see what else we threw in here.
Oh yeah, we got some juice in there.
So we got this video of this creepy dude stalking a woman. Incel chases woman, police are called, implies that. If you want to go there, this one might be an interesting change of pace. Let me know when you're starting, and I'll sync my video up with yours so we get some fucking audio ripping.
Okay, we're opening it now. I'm just getting it fucking full screen.
Okay.
Mate, it's edited with Kapwing. Okay. Got the nice Kapwing logo in the corner.
Kapwing in there. Give them their just desserts. Are you ready to go?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, why didn't it go? 1, 2, 3. There we go.
I kind of like. And I got there, and she saw me, and she immediately pulled away. And I wasn't forcing her to listen or anything, you know. I just wanted to play the song for her, you know, give her her own choice if she wanted to be with me, you know.
Does she know you?
Yeah, I worked with her there for like 5, 6 months.
Did y'all have a relationship?
No, we were talking a little bit, but it never really got serious.
Okay.
But anyways, I pulled up there, and I was in the other parking lot, and I saw her get in her car, and I was like, oh shoot, it's my moment. So I pulled up there next to her, and she pulled away from me, and so I chased her a little bit. I don't know, women are crazy. Like, I felt like she like wanted me to chase her.
Do you not think chasing somebody's crazy?
Well, it's just like, I only went like a couple.
Do you want to pause for a moment and break down what you've seen thus far? Okay, let's take a break. Yeah.
Okay, so he shows up to this place where this woman doesn't, like, clearly she remembers this guy. As if as soon as he shows up, she starts running, that she remembers this guy to be like some sort of weirdo. And then he chases after her, and like he's talking so calmly and clearly about it. He's like, nah, it's fine. Like, we didn't have a relationship. We worked together for 6 months. We talked a bit, but it didn't get serious. Dude's clearly like off the edge, but when he's like, yeah, she started running, so like I chased her a bit. Like he's like, oh, whatever. Like he's really
crazy. Women are crazy.
You know, ladies are crazy. Like, why was she running? She's clearly nuts, man. He's totally like selling this like it's not a big deal.
Shall we keep? You want to get a little deeper into this? There's many more twists and turns to this one. Okay, let me know when you're going.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
For her to hear it, maybe.
Apparently she didn't want to hear it, right? So what else happened? Let's get on with the story.
Well, anyways, her father called me up, and he made some threats to me and to my life, and so I just want to have his name on file.
What did he say to you?
I think he said he's gonna stab me, like, but he's like cussing at me.
He said that, or you did say that?
He says I'm gonna do something to you. I swear I do something to you.
For chasing your daughter?
Yeah, but it wasn't chasing. It was like going down a couple streets. Like, that's like fun to women. Like, women like that. A little bit of excitement.
No, they don't.
Well,
Women don't like to be chased.
What about like
If I was a
porn?
father, I'd probably tell you the same thing.
What about like BDSM porn, where women like to have rape fantasies?
Well, apparently this girl doesn't.
Well, who knows? Most women do like having.
Okay,
rape
hold on.
fantasies.
We gotta pause.
Yeah. Okay, I'm pausing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His perspective of reality is warped. Is like, well, here's the thing: is this guy's so nuts, and he's also cornered, and I'm wondering if he is just saying whatever he can to try and save face, to try and make it seem like, oh yeah, I'm not the bad guy at all, or if he legitimately believes these things.
I don't know. It honestly seems like he's like trolling, but I guess it is possible to just be this like very online dude. It's just crazy to be like what about BDSM and rape fantasies? And he's like, like the assumption is, maybe. You know what I mean? It's like you just try it, and maybe they're into it. It's like that's not where you begin this situation.
No, if you're chasing a chick down the street, and he goes like, he's like, you were chasing her down the street, and you were chasing her, and he's like, yeah, just a couple of streets, like. A couple of streets. That's like a long chase. Like you're winded at the end of that chase.
Yeah, any variety of chase. You know, if somebody picks up pace and then you also like you're chasing someone, it's fucking insanity.
Jesus. Okay, let's get a little more of this guy.
Okay. Hit it.
I don't know. But
Apparently you don't.
well,
So what do you want us to do?
well, I just want you to get his name on file just in case he does do anything
Do
to
you
me.
know his name?
I know his daughter's name.
What do you know his name?
I know her name. I don't know his name. He called me from a restricted phone number.
Okay. Here's my suggestion. Leave her alone.
Well, this is one song I made, and this was the final chance I was going to have.
Here's my chance. Here's my advice. It's over. Leave her alone.
Okay.
Fathers will hurt you over their daughters.
Yeah, but that's the thing is she needs to have her own free will, man. You not understand? I'm a man myself, bro, and I have needs myself.
She's choosing her free will by telling her daddy what happened to you, and I'm telling you, stay away from her because he will hurt you probably.
She's being controlled by him.
That's fine. That's fine. That's her choice, right? Free
Well,
choice, free will.
I think she should go do porn.
Okay, you need to leave.
It's legal.
You need to leave.
Well,
We're not doing anything. You need to leave.
I'm having discussion on.
I'm having a discussion telling you to leave.
Are you threatening me with
I'm
arrest?
not threatening you. I'm telling you to leave.
This
We're
is a
done.
public property.
We're done. Well, you can stay if you want.
If you do that on public property, I'll leave under.
You're free to do whatever you want to right here, but we're not doing anything else. I'm just giving you advice. The girl doesn't want to talk to you. Leave.
Yeah, but there's something twisted about that.
There's something twisted about the way you think.
I was going to let her make her own choice after the song.
Well, she's made her choice.
And I just don't think she had a reasonable opportunity to make a choice because I'm going to blow up and I'm going to be a famous DJ and I'm going to be like.
How old is she?
Okay, we gotta pause this for a second.
Yeah. We gotta pause. That's good.
Okay, do you think this is serious, or do you think he's just trolling the police?
I don't know. It's so strange because it's like, I think this is something where it could be perceived, but it's like if it is trolling, it's almost too well done for me to assume that it is. You know what I mean? If this is an act, it's like almost brilliant in some ways, but I don't think it is. And I think this is just an insane person.
Because do we have context of where he is? He's gone to the police? Is this at the police station?
No. I think this is probably in the lobby of like the girl's apartment or something like this. Intel chases woman, police are called. It implies. Actually, I don't quite know. No, we have no real kind of
Context
extenuating
of where it is. So it might have just been like when he saw her outside the building, she ran, and then because when he's like, "Oh, her dad called me" and stuff, I'm assuming that this is like taking place later.
Yeah. So, yeah, that is an interesting twist that I don't think we know exactly what's going on there. But I would just say if you're gonna make art to change how a woman feels about you, don't do it.
No.
I don't know if it's ever been successful in the history of man.
No, you just got to eat it that she doesn't like you, and that's it. Like, you're not going to be some dude playing a lute outside of some chick's window. Like, that's always been lame. I think even back then it was lame. Like, back in like medieval times when a dude was looting it up, they're like, oh god, maybe being able to afford a lute kind of turned him on because you were like some person of affluence, you could have an instrument. But outside of that, pretty weak way to get the puss wet.
Yeah, but I think back then maybe the lute, it's a different time. They didn't have access to music, things like that.
Oh, so yeah, that was almost like, I guess to play a lute for a woman back then, it would have been like, I don't know, what could be the equivalent now that is like some rare, it'd be like getting a girl a blood diamond or something.
Or having like, do you think those videos of like guys being like, hey, what's up, babe? And they're on like a Ferrari or something, and the women are like, oh, okay, that's how it's like depicted. There must be some sort of pull to having an excessive display of wealth, though. I imagine that works, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, let's finish this bad boy down.
Okay, just finish her. Yeah.
How much?
27?
She's old enough to make her own money. I'll speak with her. Is she working today?
I think so.
Do you have her phone number?
I believe so. But
I believe so. Yeah.
I'll go buy her a job. She works credit card, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'll speak with her and then I'll get back with you, okay?
Alrighty, sounds good. Thank you guys.
Where's this dude going now, though?
Yeah, there's 3 more minutes of this.
What the fuck? What happens? Oh, it says has a little incel meltdown at the end. Might we see this meltdown now? I guess so. Yo, this is spooky as shit. This is a really creepy video. Oh, no.
You know what? Lindsay's dad. I hope you see this fucking video. You know what happens when women don't ever, come to terms with themselves?
Can we pause for a moment here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to say first and foremost, I did not watch this far into the video, and I'm a little frightened now. I'm genuinely scared. And I'm like, where does this go?
In terms of everything we've watched so far about this guy, when we're asking all the questions of like, is he trolling? Is this real? Now I think this is real. No,
this is 100% real. As soon as I saw him, I was like, this is not a trolling video. This is a real man out in the world.
Yeah, this is a real dude who thinks that he's going to be able to force his love onto a woman. And when he was like, oh, she works at Cracker Barrel, I'm like, oh, this is just like he was working in the dish pit. And this is just some server who he said hi to a couple of times and now is like chasing her down the street with a guitar trying to play her a song. And he's like, you should leave her alone. And he was like, I was after I played her the song. It's like, I was going to force her to listen to this song so she would love me.
It's so funny how people think about women when they haven't dated or had experience of women. They think about them in like such a weirdly abstract sense, and they like guys like this where it's like, I'm gonna write her a song. It's like, who told you to do this?
Yeah,
where did this idea? Yeah, who told you that's ever a strategy that's ever worked in the history of mankind? It's like that's some like Disney like Looney Tunes type shit you're up to.
Okay, we got to get to the end of this.
Yeah, let's see it. Okay.
I don't know. Something the cops want to deny me trying to get her to be straight. Something is wrong about that. I don't see why these traditional ass motherfuckers think they can speak shit whenever it's this woke belligerent LGBT shit that has her right now.
Oh.
And
what?
Her father is controlling the bullshit. I just don't see it. I'm older than your fucking father. That's how I feel right now. I've lived this life. I've been the greatest. I've been down and I've been about. I don't know where this is going, but fucking snake.
Yo.
She was gonna lure me into a trap. Whenever I was gonna go, play a song for her. It's just how it is. But shout out to all my bros. I know that my dudes. I'm really getting depressed recently, you guys. I feel like there's not faith in community.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
That was legit scary. Legit.
Yeah.
Like it makes you sympathize with women so much that you're like, oh, they're dealing with some fucking wild shit on their end.
God. Yeah. Like what is he even talking about? And it also goes to show you when people start talking about like woke, when you hear the word woke,
yeah,
it's like that is just a weird little mental Lego block just bobbling around in people's heads, and they feel free to build anything on top of it that they choose,
Exactly. Yeah. No, the way he tried to break down this woman being afraid of him to some sort of woke culture thing was like completely insane. And like as soon as you see his facial hair, you're like, this guy's off the fucking reservation, man.
And that haircut, man, he's got like a serial killer haircut where it's like it's just like it looks like somebody just kind of buzzed at it a couple times randomly, and then he was like, "Cool, let's go."
Yeah, no, dude, that is fucking frightening, bro. And like, yeah, he's just like, he's just floating around. He's just like a normal dude who had a job. And then you got to see like a moment in time of what the inside of his brain looks like. And you're like, yo, it's spooky in there. This guy's doing spooky shit up in his skull.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's saying it's actually sad. What a lost guy. It is actually sad that there's like, because I don't think a guy like this in like a time before now where you have actual human involvements, like if you lived in a smaller village, you'd know people, you'd have something. This guy is clearly just
off
you know,
the reservation,
sitting alone somewhere stewing heavy. I don't think anyone's talking to this guy face to face very often. Like, woof.
Yeah, no, that fucking sent a chill down my spine big time.
Yeah. Okay. Which one you going for here next, you think?
Let's see. Let's just give a little rando here. What's this guy? Oh no, let's do we got a couple more knockout guys in here.
Okay, yeah, get back into the knockout verse here. Let's see.
No, we saw this one.
This is the Aikido guy. I could watch this one more time, though, to be completely honest. The Aikido guy is
so good because he's like, I'm gonna use magic, and he's like, oh, he's still.
Yeah, this is like the combat equivalent of the Naruto run, right?
Yeah.
It's like this guy thought there was some sort of...
Like, I'll run faster if I don't use my hands. And
he's like, first I shall achieve inner harmony, and then no man's blow shall land.
And then the way, like, this guy, like the MMA guy, the way he looks... Like, let's get a fucking good peek at this guy. Like, this dude, the guy they sent in there hates this guy. Like, has a vicious hatred for everything this man stands for and represents. Like, he knows this guy's soft. He's talking shit on MMA. This dude, it's like, this is what he's done for like 15 years. And it's like his life. And he's also was angry as fuck before that. And there's monster energy just juicing through his fucking face.
Yeah, you see his tribal tattoo? His right arm there is just one elaborate tribal tattoo.
Let's get a peek at that tat again. We need
Once it restarts from the beginning, you get a good peek. There
Look
it
at
is.
that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Classic.
You see a dude like this in an MMA gym, he's tough. He's a tough guy. He's about to and he'll fucking beat your ass. And he doesn't want to get his ass beat by anyone. He's not gonna fucking submit. Like he's gonna fucking take you to Pound Town.
Get this guy out of here. That guy's fucking spooked me out again, man.
Let's get on the fucking. How do we get to the front page? We go fucking popular.
Yeah, that or you can just hit the fucking upper left corner here. I'm gonna see if I have any other fucking. Oh, we could watch that video of what's his face responding to the heckler that's kind of going on.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's right here.
Oh, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna open this up. Tell me when you're starting, and we'll kind of do what we did with the last one.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me get it full screen.
Yeah.
This is perfect.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Did that guy suck for all of you? You're first. You're second. Did he suck for you?
Yeah, he didn't even look at me. Yeah, that's true. I came here when I was 10, but I've been meeting all kinds of people in America, right?
We sucked for you because you said something.
You look like you read a lot of books.
Yeah, I wish I was reading one right now.
I don't know what I did to deserve this hostility, but just trying to have a good time here. Just a comedy show, you know what I mean?
Dude, I asked him a question and he rolled his eyes. I was like, what do you, fuck my wife? Fuck you, dude. I don't have to
pause
from you fuck.
Yeah. Where are you? 20? Yeah, okay, I got you.
26 seconds.
Yeah.
Now, that comment, now I wish I was reading one right now, that's it. It's game over. It's like, if I'm doing a show and you hit me with one of those, like, this show sucks. And, like, all these guys, like this, the Akash Singh, he's like this guy's a pro. Like, he's not some fucking... open micer or some guy who's like middling here and there. Like this guy's on Flagrant with Andrew Schulz. This is a pro guy who sells out like fucking. He's at least when he's headlining a club, it's selling out.
Yeah,
so this, like he's hanging out with other like fucking banger comics, and so a guy says like, "I wish I was reading one right now." It's like, no, fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
True.
I'm going off.
Yeah. No, exactly, because it's like, who is this dude reading the book? It's like, some people, I don't know. It's like, what have you accomplished in your life that you can stand in this much judgment of a comic, right?
Yeah, and it's like, and why are you just having a bad time right off the top? It's like, there's 3 of them there. They're all talking about how he's shit, and then the guy who was on first. So it's like, it's got to be early in the show, and the guy's just choosing to be like this sourpuss motherfucker. It's like, we don't need any of that shit.
But I feel like guys like this, if I host a show and I see somebody who's like mean mugging me or something, I just feel like to interact with them just gives them energy. You know what I mean? If somebody's like just looks sour, it's like, be sour. You paid for the ticket. I'm going to fucking steer the ship ashore. And if your energy slows us down, it's like, c'est la vie. I get paid the same fucking on the other side.
If I acknowledge it, I usually wait until I'm like crushing, like until there's like I got a bunch of jokes hitting, and then I'll be like, why aren't you laughing? Like, because then I'm like, I'm the king right now, and then whatever you say, I can just respond with, I'm the fucking greatest of all time. You could like, are you watching this?
Yeah, when you're killing and you're like, who's having, like, in a situation like that, right? You'd be like, who is enjoying this? Are other people? And then everyone will applaud.
Yeah,
and then that guy just feels like an asshole immediately. It's a nice way of doing things.
You can single him out. All right, let's keep this going.
Okay.
How do you guys know each other? Can I ask? Are you comfortable talking about it? If not, it's all good. We can move on.
We met on Hinge.
You met on Hinge. Yeah, dude, the South is more open-minded than you think. Don't be so nervous, you know what I mean? There's some fucking... You're not nervous? What are you? Tell me what emotion you're feeling.
He's British. He's really confused.
He's confused by Indians as a Brit? I don't think he is, to be honest with you. I think he's looking at me like, why does this guy have freedom? And I'm trying to power through the set, but when I'm done with my set and I see him doing this, that shit, there is no way your fucking left hand is more interesting than what we're doing up here for an hour. You clearly want to go home. I don't know why the fuck you didn't leave already. This guy's sitting here picking his fucking calluses on his hand for 10 minutes. Just go. Who gives a fuck? And then I just fucking lost it. I was like, with all my jokes, fuck this guy. He deserved it. I don't know if we put this out because it's so mean, but he fucking deserved it. It was fun, to be honest with you. I had a good time. How is this more polite than just getting up and walking out? The guy thinks he's funnier than me. Fucking Brits, dude. I'm so glad that bitch died. So glad that bitch died. Never been more glad a bitch died in my life. This whole time I didn't care. I was like, whatever, 92-year-old bitch died. Who cares what she did to India? I'm over it. I'm not over it anymore. Fuck that bitch. Ha! You get those jokes, don't you? You don't have a hard time understanding that? Fucking stupid inbred bitch, fuck you. I hate this bitch now, and it's your fault. I wish we could dump more tea in a fucking hurricane right now.
Okay, let's pause it.
Tea party.
Yeah. No, he's actually, you know what's weird is this was, the comment section is all people kind of roasting him, and I think he's handling this quite well, actually.
Who roasting Akash?
Yeah, they're like, whoa, he's flipping out. This is like, why is he so fucking upset? Why is he so rude about this? Is generally where the comments go on this.
Well, it's like this guy. So if he, like, on the screen it said like 45 minutes into my set. So that means he's headlining. There's the host, the opener. That's the whole show right there. So he's been shitty the whole show, just sitting there being shitty and kind of being like passive aggressive, like, well, if I'm not going to say anything, I'm going to like, pick my hands and like, just be this annoying little turd of a human being. Me, I would just like fucking crush all around him. But I would acknowledge him later. There was, I can't remember where the fuck I was. I was doing a show at Absolute, and a guy said, I could do this. Like, I heard it in the corner. Like, it wasn't, he didn't yell it at me or something. Like, I could do this. Like, he was like, I could do this. And I turned and I was like, you think you could do this? I was like, you couldn't fucking do this. You would go on stage and you would bomb. Like, if I brought you up here right now, it would be trash. It would ruin the show. And like, people were like, bring him on. I was like, no, we can't do that. We can't do that. And then I went back into my set and I was like doing crowd work. And I was like, you know, when you're in the pocket, you're like having a fucking sixth set. Fucking killing. And then I'm doing like crowd work where I'm like tying different things together. And then I have this moment where I like bring all these pieces together that like work with the material. And I turn back to him. I'm like, you think you could fucking do this? You think you could do this? Like, I'm like still thinking about this fucking guy like 20, 30 minutes later.
Yeah. No, comedy it's crazy because it's like, part of me does feel a little bad for this British dude because I think it's like, we all know gay guys who are kind of catty and that's their paradigm through which they kind of, that's how they're playful with the world. Like they joke around and they're a little like bitchy about shit and it's funny and it's a very interesting, like, I don't know, I'm fine with it. But this dude is like definitely, and the way he rolls his eyes is fucking mocking. Like that is, if you went back to it, it's actually like well done on his behalf because that pissed me off to watch. And it's like, I'm not on stage. And if I did see that, I don't know. Who knows what my response would be, right? Like,
no, we can see. Can we find this guy rolling his eyes again? It's fucking.
Yeah. I know where you were at 2:15 previously. So
there it is, right there.
Yeah. Go through that one more time.
What emotion you're feeling.
Yeah. And it's like, this dude thinks he's like hot shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, he thinks he's the fucking guy. He should be the center of attention. And the fact that it's been, because one of the best things in comedy is breaking tension, and this guy has made tension in the room by just being sort of insufferable and everyone acknowledging it and him having these like smart aleck comments. Then the tension's building the whole time, and Akash is like, well, now I'm gonna break the tension with this. I'm gonna fucking and bring up the Queen's death and all this stuff. And not only on top of that, but he's killing with it. He's killing on top of it.
Yeah, and you know what? I think it's like that dude is like, when I first started watching comedy, what he is doing is you going, I am funnier than these people in amongst my social circles, and the conversations I have are funnier than maybe the stand-up I'm watching right now. And the thing is, it's like, you might be very fun, but stand-up is not like, you go do it and you'll fail for the first 4 years, almost guaranteed.
Oh yeah,
like,
absolutely.
It is a craft through and through. So it's like, it is kind of a weird mentality to sit in a comedy show and judge like that, you know?
And it's like, I mean, you don't know exactly what this guy's thinking, but from my perspective, I'm getting like, this guy's being like, oh, these straight men talking about straight men things and blah, blah, blah. Like, ugh, this is so, of course, that. And it's like, well, then fucking, it's like, bro, I don't know what the fuck you want to do. It's like, go on a date somewhere else then, buddy. And it's like, and also, yeah, the guy who's taking him on a date, I just feel sorry for that guy because he's just dealing with this fucking sarcastic, like, fucking annoying dude the entire time.
Yeah, there's nothing worse too than going out on a date with someone and you feel like they could be upset at something around, like, you know what I mean? Where you're like, oh great, now I gotta fucking walk around with this egg on a spoon type situation, so nobody runs afoul of them. They don't have a fucking argument with, the waiter or somebody who comes to the table. Like,
and David fucking Skybound says, IDK, he seems a little slippery. He's legit mad. That's fine, but not fun when you're actually there, IDK. You wrote IDK at the beginning, at the end of the sentence, so I'm assuming you've no fucking clue what you're talking about, David. Just to fucking, you're saying that to me. Two IDKs, one sentence. You say, I'd rather watch the comic do his thing, not roast a neighbor, LOL. But he was doing his thing for 45 minutes, and then you have this guy just kind of being irritating the whole time. And when you're in the room, it is awesome because you're feeling all that stuff happening, and then you're watching, we're listening to it. He's killing making fun of this guy. The whole room is like laughing because even what's getting picked up on the mic is a fraction of what it actually sounds like in the room because the room's not mic'd for laughter. So it's even louder laughs in the room.
Yeah, and it's like he's kind of isolated like a group of people who are really on board with this. And it's like that makes for a good show when you have some people who are kind of on the outside and other people are laughing at them. Sometimes those are the most like explosive audiences, right? When there's clearly someone who's like not on board.
Oh yeah, 100%. Okay, I want to see how the rest of this plays out.
Okay, yeah.
In a much less significant state. Son, I swear to God, dude. I swear to God, if I had a fucking glove, I'd slap you like that with that shit. Challenge you to a duel. It's fucking Hamilton out here. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. I blacked out for a second, to be honest with you. I feel so good, though. I feel so much better about everything. Fuck the Queen. You goofy inbred bitch that killed Diana. Fuck you. Oh, do you feel bad for this Diana killing ass bitch, really? Miss, you seem very sweet. I don't want you to feel bad about yourself, but do you really feel bad about this Diana killing ass bitch? Can you do me a favor? Can you just come sit here for 5 minutes? Just look at this guy. Can you see him from here? You only see this part of his face. You don't see the shitty part is right here. You paid for this shit, I bet. He wouldn't do this if he paid. Remember what I said about being disrespectful? Fuck all of it. Out the window. Respect is given when respect is taken, or whatever the fuck is. It's a reciprocity is the word I'm goddamn looking for. I'm out here sounding like motherfucking suffering succotash out here. I'm out here talking like Daffy Duck. I'm so upset at this fucking guy. I just don't get it. Sorry, it's not some fucking dry-ass BBC sitcom. You couldn't have stayed home and watched Mr. Bean on PBS on Saturday night, motherfucker? Goddamn, dude. You know, I swear to God, I used to tell people I want to move to...
Okay, we can pause it.
Yeah. Jesus.
He is just like going in. Like he's just feeding him shots. But I'm like, I think it's well deserved. I'm still on his side 100%. Because to like sit there and like kind of be shitty for that long. Like when we're watching it and like it's like, oh, is it getting mean now? But if this guy was sitting there just being like a prick for an hour.
Yeah, man, I don't know. It's a strange dynamic. I really don't know. Because it's like, he looks horrified now. And it's like, when you're in a position like this, there's a weird thing where when you're in the audience, you're kind of pinned in because you don't want to become a further part of the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, if this guy could just get the fuck out of there, I'm sure he would. But if he stood up now, it's like, it's a completely different game.
Oh, yeah. If he stands up and leaves, like, but at least it would be over, but it would be this, like, a massive thing of applause. But I think it's good, man. It's like we talk about just fucking people being too soft, or like you got to bring bullying back a little bit. Like this guy has been allowed to kind of float through the world like this, being sort of this like insensitive prick and just being like, ugh, like that to a lot of things without anyone just like fucking punching him in the stomach. And it's like, all right, well then how about just we publicly shame you for a little bit, because even if you're not enjoying something, that's not how you act. Like he's not having a good time. You go like, okay, maybe I'll leave. Maybe you go like, hey, like I'm just really not having fun. Can we go somewhere else? It's like, no, I'm going to let it known to everyone around me because I should always be having a good time. And the fact that this isn't fun, it's like, it's your fault. Even though I came here and I didn't know what it was and I didn't look into the comics or what they talk about and whether or not it would be appealing to me.
Yeah. And the other thing that's interesting is this could happen to you if you went out to comedy 4 nights in a row and did what he did. Somebody would do this to you. You know, but this is not surprising behavior from comics at all. Comics can be very mean and vicious, and it's like you give them an opening, they'll take it. And a lot of people would have done what this guy did, if not worse, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure, 100%, dude. And I think that is part of it. This guy probably has never been to a comedy show before. But on top of that, fuck, what was I gonna say? Fuck, I can't remember. I fucking completely lost my train of thought there.
Yeah, well, do you want to, shall we keep it rolling, finish this bad boy out?
Oh, yeah.
London.
Hit it.
I changed my mind just now. I love London. You can't be from London. Where are you from? And I don't even give a fuck, dude. I'm asking him like he's going to answer me. I'm sorry I ruined your night, truly. I'll never feel bad for you in my life. That was the worst thing I said? I feel like I did okay then. How about this? I wish the queen was Hindu so I could watch that bitch burn to death. How about that? Take that dead body and light it on fire like a fucking... I hope for her next life she comes back as a minority. Fucking make her miserable. Fucking frigid bitch, get out of here. Nobody give a fuck. I'm looking for my 7-foot camera guy around the corner, like just in case this guy charges the stage. You know? Hey, thank you, bro. He's not even scared of your size. He's just not used to black people. I'm having fun now, guys.
Yeah. You know, the other thing is, too, if you're at a show, I don't know how well the other guys did. The one guy seemed like he was kind of funny when he responded to it, too. But if they were eating it, sometimes you just gotta fucking throw a bomb if you're gonna like, if you really don't want to go down with the ship, you gotta do something, right? You gotta be present in the room, and it's like that's an avenue. I guess it did work.
100%. What's the name of this comic? It's Akash Singh. He's the guy who does all the stuff with Andrew Schulz. He's the co-host of Flagrant. He's big. He's a big comic. He's
a funny dude. He's definitely like a funny dude. There's no way around it. It's like the shit about the Queen is like, it's always weird to me because it's like you think anyone gives it, like, I guess there are some people who give a fuck about the Queen, but to go like, oh, white people, well, guess what, the Queen, and it's like this guy probably doesn't give a fuck at all about that.
Yeah, probably doesn't give a fuck, but it is just a good way to be like, fuck Brits, fuck who. He's saying like fuck you to everything that this guy represents, like whether or not he gives a fuck about it. And at the end there, when he was like fucking making him seem racist and shit too, it's like start really like pulling away at the fabric of this guy who he is. If this guy seems like he was as bad as he was for as long as he was, in my head I'm like, I want him to leave and feel bad. I want him to, if I can make everyone else have fun and he goes home and he feels shitty, I think that's a win.
I think that's like depending once again on what you said, because like I remember I did this show once. I think I told you about this. I did this gong show in the UK in Manchester, and I was watching the show, so it was a literal gong show. You'd go up, and then audience members would have cards, and if 3 cards went up, you got gonged off the stage immediately, regardless of how much time you did. And I was watching the show, and everybody was bombing, and I was like, well, who are these losers? Like, in my mind, I was like, wait till I get up there. It's going to be fucking, it's going to be different, right? And I got on stage, and there was this woman in the front row who was just muttering the entire set. She just went, terrible, terrible, terrible. And she was doing it to, like, everyone, I guess, but it was so disorienting, and I was such a new comic, I didn't know whether to, like, acknowledge or, like, get into it. But it's like, you can so easily destroy a comedian's night from the audience. Because it's so easy.
It's scripted. It's scripted, but it's like it's live performance that is that requires a response and isn't up to like later later perception, or like you're going to be thinking about it afterwards. Like if you go see a play, it's like the play was good, it was bad, but then you're going to talk about it and you're going to analyze it. Comedy is like, now are you laughing? Are you laughing right now? All these pieces, like if you're sitting in a show and you're bored to tears and you're just like, oh, whatever, it's the same fucking play. The play goes from front to back regardless, the exact same way. If you're doing a show and no one's laughing, it's a whole fucking different experience.
And like a panic-inducing one where you start to make the worst decisions that you can, because it's like when all the like emergency lights go off when you're doing stand-up comedy, it's like I've always said it's like trying to tell a joke when you're in the middle of like a car accident. Like it's genuinely, your adrenaline's pumping, you can like feel your blood coursing through your fucking head and you're like sweating and hot, and it's not a fun experience, that's for certain.
You're 100% right. And I just like that guy, what he was doing was just so unnecessary. It was for someone to be like, oh, you look like you read a lot of books. He's like, I wish I was reading a book right now. It's like, dude, even if that's the middle, we're like 10, 15 minutes into the show tops. And it's like, why are you being like this? What did I do to you? I did nothing. No one here did anything to you, and you're really just being like a piece of shit for no good reason.
Yeah. No, that's the thing to keep in mind is like ultimately it's like you came here to laugh and I came here to make you laugh, and I don't know what happened in the like fucking exchange, but this is not where you want to be, right? Like I don't know how this happened. But I got a good one for the next clip. Do you want to
do one more and we'll fucking call her a day?
Yeah. Let's do one more and we'll call it a day. I would like to end with loudmouth bald bully catches one to the face, I believe.
Okay, let's see.
There's some good physics on display in this.
I'm already excited.
It's got a lot of my favorites. I love a fight in a restaurant. For some reason, something about that gets me going.
You are a big fan of a restaurant fight.
Yeah, I am.
All right, we're going to get it going in 3, 2, 1.
Fuck yourself.
Look at this. Oh, fuck you.
You want to see what happens when you discriminate? We're gonna fuck your restaurant up. I see you. Just leave, sir. You go fuck it. You want to do something? No, I don't want to do anything. Don't get on my feet. Don't get me. I don't want to do
anything. Just boom, the glass.
Check out those glasses, baby. It doesn't get any better than fucking something flying off you when you get punched.
Dude, and then fucking this lady with the like, ay. Dude, and this guy goes to taunt him too. Like, hey, bitch. You always know a guy who does this point, like a fucking that one. It's like he's got no power. That point means like you're a low figure in your life and in other people's lives too.
It's the we'll see about this, folk, and it means you're leaving now in defeat. But you better believe that's not going to continue to be the state of affairs.
And he had like those like bicycle gloves or something on. And he's like, you can't discriminate, I think he was saying. And he's like, you're going to you're going to ruin your restaurant. And this is clearly like based on the way people are dressed and stuff and like the layout. I'm like, this is like some chain diner or something. He's in like a Denny's. He's like, you're going to ruin your restaurant.
No, it's like, I don't know, man. I always wonder what's going on in the background that causes a person to be so touchy, such a like raw nerve that it's like you're getting into shit at like restaurants and stuff. I don't know.
It's a wild place. But guys, that has been the stream. We appreciate you guys fucking coming in, checking it out. We're live tomorrow with God of War, ladies and gentlemen. If you want more Little Dinky News content, go check us out on YouTube at Little Dinky News. You can also check out our Discord. There's a link in my bio. And also, if you're on Twitch, you can hit !Discord or !YouTube to get the links to both those things. And follow Cameron on Instagram. What's your Instagram, Cameron?
Cam.Phoenix, please. Yeah, follow me on Instagram. That would help a lot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.